Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have a birthday card to share with you featuring the Dinos digital stamp by Streamside Studio. In the digital stamp itself you have tons of critters and adorable images. I'm only featuring one, so this is only showing you one possibility and there are so many. My coloring today is with Copic markers, as I usually do. I'm starting with my darkest and I'm going towards my lightest. I must admit that I started coloring and the idea was to do some teals on the back and on the feet and all those things. And then I thought about doing greens on the belly. And in the end, I also added some greens on the body. And I truly must admit that this dino came out way cuter coloring wise than I expected. Of course, the image is already adorable. I am using only a few Copic markers, in total 6 for this complete image, and so also for this card. So that's really simple. There are some dots here and there. You can definitely avoid coloring them in. I originally thought about using my white jelly roll pen and just coloring them back white, but in the end I used my green markers to sort of give them a shade, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. But even this thing, you can already see that there are many possibilities. Why do I not skip the dots? Because that would take so much time and I am so impatient, and also the moment that I would go into one of them I would decide to go over all of them. So I just went for it. I focused on where I want my shadowing, and then I blended everything out each time with a lighter marker until my complete image was colored in. So really simple. Also, as you will see later on, I originally had another idea in my mind, but well, most of the time I don't plan cards, and when I have an idea about how I want the card to look, I don't keep keep the original idea. So why planning? Really, I don't understand. So as I said in the beginning, this was the original idea, doing a bit of greens on the belly and then the back and the teals. It can definitely work like this without any doubt. I could have stopped right here once I was happy with the blend, but then, well, let's go overboard sometimes, and try something new. The lovely thing about Copics is also just that even though you're working with other families, you can always mix and match them and get something. So there is like this light glow on the body of my dino. I added some white jelly roll pen details to the eyes just to make them really sweet. And then, as I said, I'm just adding a bit of interest with my green marker on all those details. I also tried to do some white jelly roll pen details on the body. I already said it in previous videos, I love it. There are people who are really amazing in adding white jelly roll pen details, and they make those images way cuter than they already were. I'm not really good at it. I am afraid to add too much. In the end, I don't add enough. It's a bit like that, but I tried here and I'm really glad with what I added. There are more possibilities and more ways to add them, I think, but for now it worked out. So originally I wanted my dino to be like this, and then the dad would cut out a part of the dino, I would layer it, bit of interest there. But then I decided to add the dino on top of the dad. You can also see that this wasn't my original idea by the way that it is positioned on the paper. Normally I give myself a bit more wiggle room if I want a vertical or a horizontal card, but in this case it was, well, a change of idea. So I used the dead die from Pretty Pink Posh, which is an amazing die. There is also a mom and probably others, I don't know, love, I think, as well. It's a great big die and it just doesn't need anything more. You can leave it as is. But I decided to add additional sentiments from My Favorite Things, Bitty Birthday Wishes, just to add a bit more fun to it. You can make a Father's Day card like this, but I ended up making a birthday card as always. I think you already know, always liking birthday cards, always liking Christmas cards. speaking about Christmas cards, I really need to start on those. In November there will come one with this stamp, and I just looked in my clear stamps, which I haven't used in a while, I know, and I'm sorry if you are a clear stamp fan. I originally didn't want to touch digital stamps, and then I did. And now, see, I'm on design teams or guest designing for digital stamps, and well, it's really handy. Also, most of the time, also price-wise, it is way more comfortable. You can change up sizing, you can change a tiny bit of the image if you want to. That also can give you more possibilities. It's all up to you, of course, what you prefer, but I do still love clear stamps. And I recently discovered that, and it is really a shame that I have forgotten about all of my winter stamps that I bought like last year, and it arrived in February by, for example, Hello Bluebird. I still have to use almost all of them. I recently shared a video with a few items that I purchased a while back, but there is still so much that I need to use for the first time. I also bought a lovely clear stamp by My Favorite Things with snowman. Yes, and I haven't used them, and I searched for them for a long time, and someone in this amazing community helped me get my hands on them. Truly, it was a pain to get my hands on them, and they arrived and I was in love with them, but again, time-wise, it's just a struggle for the moment. And even if I have the time, I really love watching my daughter learning how to crawl, moving up and down. She's so adorable, and I'm just like amazed by everything she does, and so I just don't want to miss anything. So that's an issue. No, that's the beauty about parenthood, I think, as well, the fascination that you have for your own child. But time-wise, it limits me, and when I am tired or when I want to make cards, she doesn't want to sleep. So, well, struggles. Here, I already, well, almost finished with the card. I contemplated a while about adding the dad in white on top or not, and I did it because this was my original plan, to just have it like in like layers on top of each other so that you can see it, but it's not too much. With the addition of all of those colored cardstocks that I added, they are all by Concord and 9th. They are matching the Copic markers that I used on the Dinos, so the person, my husband, who will get this card can definitely see all of the varieties in colors that is in that dad. So yeah, I finished it off by adding a few iridescent stars. Iridescent is always the way to go. Masculine, feminine cards, you can never go wrong with iridescent, in my opinion. So that is that. That is my card for today. A really simple one, clean and simple, as I love them. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you like the inspiration of today. And if you're crafting with this adorable digital stamp, let us know on social media. We would love to see your creations as well. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I wish you all an incredible day and see you soon. Bye!